Hey, it's David here. We just completed our Fall Freedom Founders members event in Dallas this past weekend. The feedback we got from all who were there, all of our members, guests, some of the speakers that I bring from my Rolodex, everybody said, David and team, this was your best event ever. Now that means a lot. And I wonder, how do we pull that off after 14 years? And this was event number 47. Yeah, 47. We've done a lot of them. And we always do our best to bring the best. Maybe we don't always get the accolades that it's the best event ever, but after 47, to have members who have been with us for 5, 6, 7 years to tell us that, I don't think they're just telling us that to make us feel good. I think they really felt it. And the key word here is felt, the emotion. We've all been to events, seminars, conferences, many well-run and good information, no question about it. I've been to, hundreds, probably thousands over the years. I always get something out of everywhere I go, almost always get something. And yet I believe that the key aspect that what we bring to our people is what they want to learn and connect with because we keep our finger on the pulse. I know like the back of my hand what my colleagues, my doctors, my dentists, I say mine because they're in our community. They're not mine. I don't possess them, but I feel such a strong connection with them because I've lived everything that they're living now. And I continue to live my own life and have my own struggles and challenges. It's just I'm down the road. I'm a little bit older now than I was 20, 30, 40 years ago. I've got a lot of life experience, the good, bad, and the ugly. But we all learn from all those lessons and not just successes. I put up a quote from Steve Jobs, and Steve said before he passed away, he said, some days you win, some days you build character. And if that isn't the truth in life, we all want to win. We all want to make great decisions. We all want to have great businesses and practices and build wealth and security for our family and live the best lives ever. But life's plan is full of twists and turns and bumps along the way. You have to expect it, even with the best intentions, even with the best foresight that we can put into our focus and a vision for the future, with our best work ethic. It just happens in life. What I think we're able to bring to our Freedom Founders members is clarity. What's clarity? Oh, come on, David, clarity. I'm clear on what I want in life. No, I would say, are you really? Are you really clear? Most people come with clarity is they want the new tactic, the new bright, shiny object. Show me that thing, the easy button. What am I missing that everybody else is doing? The FOMO of, I just need that piece and then my life will be great. Look, I've been there. I've tried those things too. There's nothing wrong with tactics. We all have to be tactical because those are the actual action steps that we put into place. But oftentimes we put the tactics way before we have even developed the strategies and even before we've developed the principles around why we're doing what we're doing. The principles, the concepts. That's each person's individual life story. It has nothing to do with tactics at all. Yeah, we want to start with tactics because we want to be busy. We want to be productive. We want to take the next step. We want to take action, right? It's all about action. Take action. But action before having a vision and clarity about that vision is where we all get it wrong. And I've had to learn this lesson over and over in my own life, being in different groups of masterminds, paid masterminds where I went because I wanted to be around the collective wisdom of people who have gone down the road ahead of me. And I've learned so much from being in those places. And now I'm able to take those experiences and take it back to my Freedom Founders members and help them, not as individual business owners, but as couples that are navigating and managing life with their families. Yes, it's built around the business. It's built around their wealth allocations and how they're building replacement income and all the things we talk about in Freedom Founders. But if we don't have a clear vision, the concept about what our individual life's about, and it's different for everybody. No judgment, it is different for everybody. But until you have clarity as a family unit, as a couple, as a partnership with your significant other, nothing really happens. It's all tactical, and tactical gets you really nowhere close to where you really want to go. It's breaking it down into clarity. And that's what we do at Freedom Founders. That's what we gave to our members this weekend. And what they felt was that connection. What they felt was permission to be okay with where they are. It's the book that Dan Sullivan co-authored with Dr. Ben. What's Ben's last name? Man, I lose it. The Gap and the Gain. We're all so focused on the gain, the win, that we don't oftentimes take a look at what have we actually achieved in life. And we've all made major headways in our lives from when we started out, coming out of school and starting families and starting practices or starting our professional life, wherever we started it. Everybody's made gains, but it's never enough. Well, when is it enough? When is enough enough? I made another point this weekend about wealth. Wealth is not what you have, it's what you don't need. Think about that again. Wealth is not what you have, like you need more of some stuff or some things to show that and prove to yourself and to other people that you're successful. Wealth has nothing to do with that. Wealth is what you don't need because you have optionality, choices, and freedom in life. And when you start there with what do you really want to have that freedom and optionality to give you that peace of mind and decrease all the stress from trying to compare yourself to everybody else, it's a world changer. And you can always grow from there wherever you want. I don't put a lid or a cap on anybody, but what I do is I break down the vision of what people, couples really want. And when we do that in our Blueprint weekends, small group where people are heard, we listen to them, and I peel back the layers like peeling back an onion, layer by layer by layer. It's not too painful, but when we get down to it, the Kleenex box comes out because the emotional feeling of what one has been striving for all their life, working, putting the hard work and missing the memories and the opportunities with their family and feeling guilty about that. It's not about making people feel guilty. It's just saying, hey, there's a different way to get this done. And it doesn't mean you have to remove any of the success that you've had in your life, your identity, your purpose. It can all remain right there, but it comes right down to it. In our lives, we don't need bigger lifestyle. We don't need more of this, that, or the other. What we want is more time, more discretionary time to focus on our life. And when you start there, reverse engineer to where that's going to happen for you, wherever you are in your career path, that's where the magic occurs. These are my feelings coming right out of the event, and I heard that from so many people that I feel like we really hit the mark where we needed to. There was a lot of great people there. We brought a lot of great frameworks and constructs, but it came right down to it. Our lives are our lives by choice in most respects. And most of the time in life, we make our choices, our decisions based on what everybody else is doing, what everybody else says we should do. And those should do's is what holds us back from the real freedoms and autonomy that we really want in our lives. I hope this has some meaning to you. I hope this has some resonance to you, because if you're in that place right now where you've done everything you thought you were supposed to do, what society said to do, and what your industry, your profession said to do, and you've done all those things, and you're still saying, hey, there's still a void here. I still don't know how this is supposed to work out. How do I land this plane that's been carrying the weight all this time? I feel like I'm the one who's doing all the piloting and all the work. Yes, there is a way out, but you just haven't gone there yet. Quit looking for the tactics and the bright, shiny objects. They're only going to distract you in life. When you have the right vision, the right purpose, the right why, then the tactics come into place, and that's where you make real headway towards your freedom. I'm all about that. I'm all about your freedom. Where are you?